Hey, good morning, everybody. How are we doing? Happy Sunday. And hello, Harold Fisher. Good morning to you. Hi, House of X. Good morning. Good morning. Hopefully, you guys can see me. And let me take my AirPods out of my ear. But how's everyone doing today? It's been like a weird week for me. It's just been, well, everybody, just with all the things that are happening this week. But I hope everyone is doing well. Let me set something up right now. But this live is going to be a little different. I am going to be doing some quizzing for you guys. So hopefully it will help. Basically, for anyone that wants to get back into the corporate world or think they know about different business terms or corporate terms, it'll just be a little trivia. I think this will be really helpful for the playback. So if you're rewatching this video and you're like a student or recent graduate and you're moving into the corporate world, this video will be helpful because you're going to learn some business terms, hopefully some that you didn't know already. And, you know, there are things that sometimes I feel like in the corporate world, folks assume you know, but I know for me, I didn't know some of the business terms and acronyms and things, and I had to just kind of learn along the way. So I'm hoping that this will help with that. And give me just 1 second. I wasn't able to figure out OBS, so we are going to do it this way. Let me see here. Okay. I'm going to wait until a couple of people get in here. But we'll run this live pretty much like normal. I'll have the trivia kind of sporadically during the beginning, but then I'll also take any live questions as well. So you guys know me, I'm a corporate recruiter. And so a lot of what I do is, let me hide this, is recruiting talent to specific companies. So that's been my background for a while. And like I said, when I first got into the corporate environment, there were definitely a lot of words I didn't know, and some acronyms, and people would just say like, in a meeting, and I'd be like, I have no idea what that is. So hopefully this will help and be a little fun. This is my first trivia type of live. I thought I would just try it. I've seen a lot of trivias on here. I've joined some trivia nights and things like that. So I figured I might as well do my own and hope that it's educational for anyone that watches the playback. So let me see here. And I might as well go ahead and answer this question. So I got a question from someone from one of my recent videos. Let me see if I can put it in here. So basically, it was longer than this, but let me see if I can throw that up in here. Okay. So this person basically had asked me about what they should study in school. And they were asking about Black universities. So I definitely want to keep that up there because I want to answer that question through this live at some point. But basically, I have multiple thoughts on this as far as what to study in school. Let me find their comment here. Hey, Pandy, welcome. Would you like to play the trivia game? Put a 1 in the chat. I see a few people in here. Put a 1 in the chat if you would like to start with the trivia game. Or if you just want to start with like our live chat with me answering some questions. While you guys are doing that, I'm going to share on my Instagram because I didn't do that. I'm really bad at doing that, but I'm trying. All right, here. Oh, and guys, I will have a new video coming up. So a couple updates for just my folks. One, King of Kills vlogs, which I don't know if he's in here today, but he asked me to do a video about countries that will pay you to live there. So I will be doing a video, like a really quick short on that. So you'll see that coming. I'll probably make multiple videos because I want to keep them short and sweet. Sorry guys, I'm on Instagram. I want to keep it short and sweet. And then I will also have my jobs update soon. I just didn't have time this week to like record and edit and all of that. So it's kind of late. So sorry for anyone that likes those job updates. Let me see here. I am live. Every time I type I am live or I say something about live, it tries to convert it to love. And I'm like, no, it's not what I'm trying to say. It's not what I'm trying to say. All right. Okay. Oh, hey guys. Yes. Okay, good question. I see you, emphysema lungs, Biden supporters. That name is hilarious. Okay. Hey, Barry Johnson. You're cool with either? Okay, cool. All right. Well, I will start with Sheldon says 1. Okay. Hey, Sheldon. So you want to do the trivia first? Okay, cool. I'm good with that. All righty. Well, let me see. Hopefully this goes smoothly, but it's basically multiple choice. So I'll throw up the question. It'll be multiple choice and you'll let me know what you guys think and then we'll kind of move along. It's pretty short. We'll see how it goes. For my first one, I want to keep it short. Hey, Power Lindo, are you up for trivia? Are you ready? Okay, cool. All right. All right, so let's get started here. Beardology. See, you might know some of these. We'll see, Paolindo. Okay, let me see how I can do this. All right, so this is the first question. This is a business acronym. And hopefully you can see my screen right now. But it's EOM. So A, B, C, or D. Which one do you think in the work environment do you think this acronym stands for? End of month, end of message, original equipment manufacturer, or end of me? And I will wait for comments. I know StreamYard takes a little longer. EOM. Have you heard of this acronym and what do you think it stands for? A, end of month, B, end of message, C, original equipment manufacturer, or D, end of me? Okay, Barry Johnson says A. Okay. Paolino says LOL. I mean, I'm officially a barber since 2 days ago. I finished. Oh, yay. Paolindo finished his studies. That's awesome, Paolindo. Paolindo, do you have a guess for the trivia? Hey, my hypofro, welcome in. So we're doing a trivia. So the first question up here is EOM. What do you think it stands for? A, end of month, B, end of message, C, original equipment manufacturer, or D, end of me? And Paolindo says C, and my hypofro says A. Okay, so I kind of did a trick question here because it's actually 2 answers. So I will take either A or B with this one because technically it does mean end of month. So anyone who said A, Barry Johnson and my hypofro, you're correct in this business context. The other meaning for this is end of message. So you can actually, when you're sending an email, you can type in the header or you can, type something really quick and say, hey, I'm going to be out of the office today, and then just put EOM, and then that means end of message. And Pandy also said A. Okay, Pandy. So you were correct. Anyone that said A, I will take that as the answer because it can mean end the month or end the message. So good job. Now, Paolindo said C. Original equipment manufacturer is not incorrect. It's just not for the business context. So that's why I left that in there. And no one said D into me, which is a good thing because I just threw that in there randomly. So I was like hoping no one said that one. Good job. So end of message was an answer and also end of month. So good job. All right. So this next one is COB. So who's heard of COB? It's an acronym that's used a lot in the business world. So the answers are either A, close a business, B, caught on business, C, corn on bank, or D, call on Bob. So answers are A, close a business, B, caught on business, C, corn on bank, D, call on Bob. Who's heard of this acronym before? Hey, OG, we are playing a trivia game. Paolindo says epic fail with C. That's okay. We're just getting started. This is fun. No worries. Let's see. My Hypofro says A. Barry Johnson says A. Okay. Who's going to break the mold here? Everyone thinks A. Bonus could be corn on a cob. I know it kind of sounds like that, right? Corn on a cob. Oh my goodness. Paolindo says B. Okay. So my Hypofro and Barry Johnson says close a business. Paolindo says B, caught on business. Let's see which one it is. And OG, I know you just got in here, but let me know if you want to play the game too. If you want to play, just let me know if you think A, B, C, or D. Pandy says A, close a business. Okay. Okay, I'm looking for someone else to break the mold here with A, but it seems like everyone's saying A so far. Hey, House of X, what do you think? You gonna go with everyone saying A, or are you gonna go with Paolindo saying B? Let's see here. Paolindo says corn on bacon. That's funny. All right, let's see what the answer is. A, close a business. So I think a lot of us hear this term, you know, when someone's like, I want you to get this work to me by COB. So it just means close a business. So if you're watching the replay, you're trying to get familiar with some of these terms, COB means close a business. Some of the ones that were just thrown in there, I just threw in there call on Bob. I don't know. Just like, don't call on me, call on Bob. And then corn on bank, my Hypofro, it came from me thinking corn on the cob. So you knew exactly where I was thinking there. And hello, Brian Lynn, welcome. We are playing a trivia game. So if you want to join, it's just multiple choice. And you let us know what you think the answer is. So I'm going to move on to the next question, but good job. Everyone's thinking in the right way. And Paolindo, caught on business sounds correct. I think it's tough for you because you're not in the US. So I'm interested to see some of your answers. Paolindo says, oh no, strike two, another strike. I will go out. No worries. You're doing great. All right, here, let me see. So FTE, what does FTE stand for? So this is another popular acronym, and a lot of times managers and HR professionals are going to use this term. So I think it's good for you to know the difference. You may also sometimes see this in job postings. So does this term mean A, false time entry, B, fail to employ, C, full-time employment, or D, full-time equivalent? What are we thinking? And hey, Percy, welcome in. Nice to see you. Percy says, I'm just chiming in. Would love to send a super chat, but it's not up yet. Appreciate your answering all the questions. Oh, that's so sweet, Percy. Yeah, I'm not monetized yet. I think I need 12 more family members to get 1,000 folks on here. And then I think I need a lot of watch time to get monetized. But hopefully sometime this year I will be. In the meantime, I left my Cash App up just in case anyone feels inclined to support me in that way. Definitely appreciate it, and I'm happy to answer questions. I built this channel to help people, so and just connect and chat and things like that. So no worries. I appreciate you being here. If you would like to participate in the trivia, feel free to make your answer. So the question is, FTE, what does it stand for? A, false time entry. B, fail to employ. C, full-time employment. Or D, full-time equivalent. So let's see what people are saying. Oh my gosh, my hypofro, I'm so glad your migraine is gone. I'm glad you feel better. Helena says C. All right, full-time employment. My hypofro is going to say C is her guess. Barry Johnson says C. No one's breaking the mode. What? C. Paolindo. Okay. Brian Lynn says C. OG Squad, I don't think he's made a guess yet. What are you guessing, OG Squad? What's your guess? Pandy says C. Pandy says C. Okay, let's see what it means. Technically, it means full-time equivalent, and it sounds like it should mean full-time employment or full-time employee, right? But when you actually look it up, it's just full-time equivalent, and that's just in reference to the employee's hours. So actually have to look it up because when I actually started, I thought it meant full-time employee. But since I worked in HR, I learned that it was just full-time equivalent, which is pretty much the same thing. It's just in reference to the hours. So if you ever get that, it's in reference to a full-time person, so someone working 40 hours a week, or really at least 30 hours a week. Anything under 30 hours, you're going to be part-time. And typically when you're part-time, you don't get those standard benefits. But if you're over 30 hours, you typically will get the benefits. So yeah, it means full-time equivalent. Let me see here. OG said C. Yeah, no one broke the mode. Yeah, no one broke the mode. I was hoping someone would say something else, but no one said false time entry, which I made up, and no one said fail to employ. I also made that up. So you guys are definitely thinking in the right way. So good job. Let me see here. Paolindo's laughing. All right, so this one's OOO. Now, this is one of my favorite acronyms because I like to do this. So OOO, does it stand for A, out of office, B, over, on, out, C, out of order, D, our own office. So A, out of office, B, over on out, C, out of order, or D, our own office. What do you guys think? And I might have given a hint because I said I like to do this. So if you know anything about me. Oh, Pandy said you would almost pick the last one. No, everyone was thinking in the right way, so no worries. And guys in the chat, like Pandy and My Hypo Fro, I don't know if I have any ladies in here, but if you need hair care tips, they're the folks to go to. I'm hoping to do a video soon about just hair. Paolinda, you may be interested too, but hair in the workplace and what's like a good look to have that's, professional, but still showing your personality, or like for us with natural hair and things like that. So let's see here. Barry Johnson says A, my I'm going to say your name right one day. My hypo My hypofro says A. Paolindo is too funny. He said A, B, C, and D. All right, I'm going to go with the first one you said, Paolindo, which is A. OG Squad says C, out of order. Let me see here. Pandy says A, out of office. And then OG came in and said he's going to change his answer to A. That sounds about right. Did I give you a good hint? Hint, hint, I like to do this. All right, let's see what the answer is, because it sounds like everyone went with A. So let's see. It is A, out of office. And yes, I love to do this. I like my personal time. like that vacation mode. So you put, when you're leaving for vacation or whatever, people like to put OOO in their automatic responses, so that when people are emailing you and stuff, they get that OOO message. So good job, everybody. Nice. Oh, she said yes. Lindo is laughing. Right. No, I love to put that out of office. No one has to remind me to do that. Do not email me. Alrighty. So this one is PTO. Now, sometimes, new grads or people that are new to the workforce, they don't know this term, or they don't really know what it means. So I thought I would throw this one in here. So PTO. Is the answer to this one A, paid to order, B, paid time off, C, part-time office, or D, paid to office? All right, let's say this again. So is it A, paid to order, B, paid time off, C, part-time office, or D, paid to office? Let's see what you guys think. My head pro says, anyone reading the email might think it means you're out of order if they don't know what it means. You know what, my head pro, I would not even care. I'd be like, yep, out of order. We're done. It's shut down. We're done. But yeah, some people don't know. I mean, it's different when you're just getting started at work. And hello, Web Savvy. Welcome in. We are playing a trivia game. Welcome in. Nice to see you. Hey, King of Kill, I was just talking about you. I have the country video, the countries that will pay you to go visit there. A little snippet. I'll have a series for that. Let me see here. So answers are, my head pro says B. All right. Barry Johnson says B. OG Squad says B. OG says B. All right. King of Kills vlog says B. No one's gonna break the mode. Pandy says B. Pay time off. All right. Lindo, I don't see your answer. What do you think, Lindo? You did good at the last one. Let me see here. Lindo was just laughing earlier. All right, let's go and let's see what the answer is. B, pay time off. Everybody got that one. So good job. And Jazz M23 also had said B. So good job, everybody. You guys know your paid time off time. That's like one of the first words. So for anyone watching the playback, PTO is just a reference to your vacation time. But when you see vacation time versus paid time off encompasses vacation, sick time, really anything that you're going to be taking away from work. So that's what that means. You may see differences with different companies. Some companies like to break it out and say you have this many vacation time, this many sick days. And then also paid time off is typically going to be shown in hours versus vacation time, sick time, that's normally days when companies do that. So great job, everybody. All right, here. Let's move on to my next question. I think we're coming towards the end. All right, so SME, or also pronounced a SME. So if someone says to you, SME, you're going to know what this word means. Is it A, sale, marketing, e-business? B, subject matter expert? C, sales marketing expert? Or D, soft market enterprise? So what does a SME mean, SME? Is it A, sale marketing e-business? B, subject matter expert? C, sales marketing expert? Or D, soft market enterprise? So I threw this one in here because it's something that is common, but not a lot of people know. And hey, Life with Rose and Ann, nice to see you. I was just running a lot of your videos, getting to know you guys. Nice to see you. Yes, my head pro about pay time off, PTO. You see that on your timesheets too much to get that one wrong. Nice job. Let's see here. What is everyone saying? Let me see. Then I snatch it anytime I can. Right, you catch that paid time off. I know that's right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? JMJ. All right, let's see what folks are saying. So Barry Johnson says D. So Barry says SME or SME is a soft market enterprise. Let's see. Patty says, right, she's using her PTO. King of Kill says C. Sales marketing expert. My Hypo Fro is gonna say D. Okay. Let's see what folks are saying. I think I might have thrown people off because I see some different answers in here. All right, let's see here. JMJ23 says E, no clue. You're gonna go with E for everything. I think everything. Let me see here. Pandy says she's gonna go with D, soft market enterprise, question mark. Okay. Let's see here. Web Savvy also says D. All right. Did we get answers from everyone? I think I'm gonna cut it off now. Let's see what the answer is. All right, I think I stumped you guys on this one. B, the answer is B, subject matter expert. And actually, now sales, marketing, e-business is something that you might see, but you won't see it pronounced as SME. Now in my company, I work at Nestle, we do have a team that is sales, marketing, e-business, but this isn't just a general acronym you'll typically see. When you type this into Google or you are in the business world and you hear the words SME or SME, typically they're gonna say SME. We need a SME on this project. They're just saying they need a subject matter expert. So someone that is maybe they're trained in, I don't know, Python development. So that's going to be the subject matter expert for that, or cryptocurrency, or I don't know, accounting guy. They're the subject matter expert in their field. So that's all that means. If you hear someone say they need a SME, they're looking for a subject matter expert. And this is something that a lot of people are aspiring to be in their workplaces. So you're just trying to be a subject matter expert, someone that folks will come to you for that specific knowledge. Let's see here. So it sounds like some folks might have learned that keyword today. So that is a good thing. That's what I wanted. Let me see here. Barry Johnson is saying, So we learned a new word. We found out what a SME is. Hey, Minister Terrence, how are you? Welcome in. We were just kind of wrapping up our trivia. We were learning a couple of business keywords. Let's say my high poke fro. Okay, this one is new to me. All right, good. That's what I wanted. Pandy says, what? With the surprise face. Right, it's a subject matter expert. Yes. I actually made up the word soft market enterprise. Just came from a brain yesterday. So I'm glad someone picked it because I was like, I don't know. All of these sound legit, you know. Let me see here. Paolindo was talking on the telephone. You're back. Okay. Well, Paolindo, we just found out what a SME is. SME. It is a subject matter expert. So here in the US, it's just someone that's an expert in the field. So we learned that just now. All right, I'm going to move on to the next question. If anyone has a question on that acronym, though, just let me know. All right, so in the world of virtual working, we might know this one, and I might have just given you a hint, but the next acronym is VPN. So does this one stand for A, virtual private network, B, virtual partner need, C, vendor partner need, or D, vendor partner network? All right, so the responses are either A, virtual private network, B, virtual partner need, C, vendor partner need, or D, vendor partner network. So hopefully some of us have seen this acronym used at some point, and I might have just given you a little hint to what it means. Let's see. Minister Terrence saying hi to everybody. Let me see here. My hypofro, yes. You're gonna go around saying, would you like a SME? Yeah, people say this in the workplace all the time. Like I hear it I feel like every other week, like different projects I'm working on. Very good. Let me see. Paulindo is saying B. Okay. Or no, he changed his answer to A. Okay, so Paulindo says A. All right. My high profile says A. Barry is A. Everyone's saying A. Let me see here. Oh, well, Pandy, you got me with that one. No, I'm just kidding. No, it was my goal to, introduce something that sometimes people may not know, or, I wasn't sure how that one would go, actually. Let me see, but I knew it was something I had to learn. When I joined the workplace, I didn't know what a SME was. I was like, what is a SME? Like, it sounds like something out of a movie. Like, I feel like I've heard that name. Like, this is SME or something. I don't know. But I had no clue. Let me see. Paulindo, if it's not A, I don't want to play anymore. Aw, don't be that way, Paulindo. All in good fun. JMJ23, B sounds interesting. Okay. Let's see here. Candy says A, virtual private network. Okay. Hey, real brother. E, very pretty nerd. You calling me a nerd? That's all right. Paulina says, real brother, LOL. I know, real brother's making fun of me. All right, let's find out what the answer is. All right, you guys, I think everybody got that one. Virtual private network. You guys guessed it. It was A. And I think I gave it away a little bit by saying, remote work and all. We need to know this. But these are also these other words in here: virtual partner need, made up by me just from my brain. Vendor partner need, made up for me. Vendor partner network, kind of made up, but I feel like that could be a real word. It could potentially be a real word. But yeah, VPN is just a virtual private network for anyone watching the playback. It is a network that you will have on your computer, like on your laptop, where it allows you the capability to work from home. You can access all of your drives on site with the company without being on site. So that's the power of the virtual private network. It is secure and you can access all the files from that computer. So that's all that means. If anyone mentions it to you or asks you if you have a VPN, that's what that is. It's something that the company provides on your computer, and it allows you access to all of your company files and everything. So there you go. All right, let me see. My high Pofro said you were thinking Smeagol from, yes, I knew it came from a movie, because literally when I heard the word SME, SME, for those that are just joining, I was like, SME, like, isn't that from a movie? Like, are they making up words just to throw me off? Like, what is this? So I had to look it up and find out it was a subject matter expert. But yes, Smeagol from Lord of the Rings. I thought the same way, my hypofro. That's funny. King of Kills vlogs that came in and said A2. Okay, awesome. He said that with confidence too. I see you. Let me see here. Partly Crowdy, hey, you just came into the room. Hello, hello. Percy says nerds rule the world. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, real brother. Let's see here. Everybody loves Paulindo. Is that what E means? Okay, let me see. I don't know if this was the last one or not. Let me see here. Okay, I think this one is the last question. So let me go through these comments and let's see what this one stands for. All right. And actually I had to learn this one. So if you don't know this, don't feel bad. I mean, I've seen this everywhere. RE. It normally comes when you're responding to something, right? So that's your hint. Now, does this acronym mean read end, A, read in, B, read on, C, reference, or D, referring to? So those are the answers right there. A, read in. B, read on. C, reference. Or D, referring to. Let's see what folks are saying. Let's see here. Paulino says C. Okay, Paulino says C, reference. My Hypo Fro says C, reference. Okay. Let me see here. JMJ23 says reply. Okay. Let's see here. Paulino's talking to My Hypo Fro. Wait, what are you guys talking about? I don't know what you guys are saying. That's funny. All right. I'm going to wait one more minute to see if anyone has any ideas on what RE stands for. My Hypofro says, or maybe the same reading speed. Oh, you're talking to Paolindo. Barry Johnson says C. Okay. Let me see. I see a lot of C's in here. So Paolindo, My Hypofro. No one's breaking the mold here with C. Oh, King of Kill says D. All right. So you got a group of folks saying C, and King of Kill says D. Is anyone going to change their answer? Or is everyone sticking with C? Pandy says D, referring to first choice, or C, reference. Okay, so Pandy's thinking about it. She's like, it's got to be either of these. So everyone's saying it's definitely not A and it's definitely not B. So it's not read in and it's not read on. That's what I'm hearing people say. All right, you guys ready for the answer? D, referring to. That was a tough one because, you know, we see RE on our messages when we respond to someone or reply to someone. And I will be honest, I never knew what that meant. I thought it meant reply. But the actual term, when you look up the meaning, is referring to, which makes sense because, you know, in the subject line of your email, it'll be, you know, regarding my payment. And you respond to that person and it's referring to regarding my payment or whatever. So that's what it officially means. So good job, everybody. I think that was the last question. Let me just double check. Let me see here. Yeah, that was the last question I had. I didn't expect trivia to go so well, but everyone, it seems like, participated, enjoyed, I hope. Web Savvy also said C. Yeah, that was a tough one, guys. That was really tough. Let me see here. Paolino says re means king in Italian. Really? Oh, kind of like rey in Spanish. Okay, that makes sense to me. King of Kill is he's got the muscle. He's like, yes. Yeah, King of Kill, I wish you had been here from the beginning. Had some really good acronyms. I think a lot of people got most of them. Let me see here. Oh, snap, I just got schooled. That's okay. Like, again, this one I learned myself because I was like, what can I add in here? And I was like, oh, I never knew what this one was. So I did have other words. So if you're interested in me doing another trivia, like maybe even a slightly longer one, I am so happy to do that. And we can do that on our next live, maybe next week or in the coming weeks. Let me see here. Yeah, because I basically was going online and just looking for, okay, what are some acronyms that people use? And I had to cut out a lot of things. Like, for example, these are some words I just don't think I've ever used in real life. So like LET, does anyone know what LET means? This is an acronym that I was like, I have no idea what this means. And this is the word. I was just like, I've never used this in my life. I've said the term, but I've never used it. So there were a lot of little like acronyms that I found that I had to weave through. But I'm thinking next time, the next trivia, what we can do is keep it to a certain area, like technical acronym for techies. I don't know if anyone here is technical, marketing and sales, keeping that, because, you guys know I worked at a marketing firm. And then different job titles could be a next trivia. So let me know what you guys think about that. Do you think it'd be too difficult to do like the technical acronyms, or too silly to do the title acronyms? Let me know. Let me see here. My high profile says, yeah, that makes sense. Let me see here. I'm going to remove that for a second while I look at these comments. Paulino saying, I will sell bananas on the beach for the rest of my life. What are you talking about, Paulino? I missed something in here. Something's going on in this chat that I didn't see. Let me see here. Pandy says, yeah, I use that term a lot at work in that context. Oh, okay. Well, good job, Pandy. Yeah, you did great. I was surprised that, a couple of you got that one. Oh, good. You thought you had fun. I'm glad to hear that. So I will incorporate these for the future. But yeah, anyone watching the replay, with my lives, what I do is I have a topic that I will discuss, and then I move on to just having more of a chit chat, open questions, things of that nature. So if you're watching the playback, hopefully you took something away from that trivia game and you learned some new terms for business. And yeah, I hope it was useful. Let me see here. Oh, my hypo pro says she enjoyed it. Good. Very good. Yeah, they're very similar, web savvy. The referring or referring to or reference to, yes, very similar. Let me see here. Paolindo says, let me know, LET. So LET, Paolindo, what it stands for is leaving early today or something. Let me see. Because I've never used that. I've never been, like, I would just say, like, hey, I'm leaving early. I wouldn't be like, LET, I'm out. Like, what? Yes, it means leaving early today. Like, who does that? I don't know. Maybe people do, but it's good to know. So I might include some of these weird ones that I've never heard of before, just because maybe in other workplaces they are using those acronyms. Let me see. Can't kills. Had you put regarding and referring to, you would have thrown me off. Oh, really? Okay. I'll know for next time. I did throw some folks off. Let me show this. This is what threw everybody off, since I know some people came in later. So I'm going to ask it again to the group. I'm going to bring this back up. Okay, so this is what threw everybody off earlier. A SME, an SME. So I don't know. Does everyone know what that stands for now? I know everybody that joined the trivia does, but King of Kill, like, did you know what that meant? Because it was something I had to learn too when I joined the workplace. I was like, a what? Let me see here. I'll leave that up in case anyone wants to know what that means if you don't know. Real brother, if you're enjoying the fun and free content, please hit that like button. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, make sure you subscribed. Yes, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that, real brother. I'm going to leave that up for a second. Web Savvy says, I've seen some new ones today. Good, that's what I was hoping for. I wanted to have like a fun way to get out these terms versus me just telling you like, hey, this is what this means. Oh, an update for my folks in here. I don't know if anyone is eligible to get the stimulus check at all, but I did like a really short video, like a 1-minute video short. Like, when was that? Thursday night, I think. And I looked about crazy. I was just like, I saw this email from TurboTax, if anyone's interested. Basically, if you know anyone that hasn't gotten a stimulus check and they are eligible, like they should be eligible, TurboTax has sent out a message to all their customers saying that the IRS sent money out to the wrong people. So if anyone in here knows someone that needs their check and they haven't, just let them know that if they use TurboTax in, like, I guess 2019, that's why they may not have gotten their stimulus check yet. Or you can watch that video. I posted it I think Thursday, and it's really short, so it's gotten like a lot of views. So people apparently are trying to figure out why they haven't gotten their check yet. So just PSA, putting that out there. If anyone knows someone or anyone in the chat is waiting on that. But I was just like, they're worried about this money, but yet they're giving it to the wrong people. That's crazy. Let me see here. I've seen some new ones today. Yep. Not familiar. You're not familiar with what, Pandy? Let me see here. My hypo pro. Oh, about the LET. Yeah, LET. Yeah, lead equipment transporter. Oh, okay. That sounds like more official. Because I was like looking at that word. I'm like, leaving early today. Like, who says that? Let me see here. I want a quiz about food the next time. Here we go, Paolindo. Paolindo is always talking about food, and then that makes me start talking about food. I start thinking about it myself. Oh my goodness. Let me see here. Wait till I eat the Paolindo. See, it's already started. Paolindo has shifted it over to the food. Because I know it's probably, Paolindo, you're getting close to dinner time. Web Savvy says, sounds good. Tech and corporate. So you would like tech and corporate. Yes, Web Savvy is all about the IT stuff. So if anyone in here needs some IT help, Web Savvy, like, you are awesome at that. Okay, I'm going to note that you like the tech and corporate. All right, well, look out for my next trivia. I'll probably keep doing these on Sunday. Sunday is just so chill for me. I can kind of relax. Let me see here. All right, let me get through some of these comments. Trivia is great for live stream. This one totally gels with your niche. Great job. Oh, thank you. Yes, I was looking for something that I could fit into my topics, right? Let me see here. Barry Johnson is saying opposite for me. If you said regarding to, I would have gotten the last one right. Oh, okay. Regarding to. Let me see here. Percy says, random question. What is your dream destination? Jamaica? No. I would say probably my dream destination would be, I would like to go to Jamaica. I was actually thinking about going. I was talking to someone about going to Jamaica literally like January last year, like around this time. But I really like the Fiji Islands. I would like to go there. I would also like to go to Amsterdam. I've got a long list of different countries to go to. I like to go back to Florence, Italy again. And I also like to go to Barcelona, Spain, because when I was there, I did not go to Barcelona. I only was in like Madrid, and I went to some other cities in Spain, but not Barcelona. But yeah, that's a good question. Didn't know what a SME was. Okay, so a lot of people didn't know what a SME was. It's just a subject matter expert. So we all learned that one today. Awesome. And then, oh, I had one more, guys. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize. Look at me, surprising myself. All right, so I guess last bonus question. POC, what does it mean? A, piece of cake. B, personnel office center. C, people of color. Or D, point of contact. So is it A, piece of cake, B, personnel office center, C, people of color, or D, point of contact? Look at me, surprising my own self. Let me see here. I'm trying to get through some of the earlier comments though. Let's see here. Okay, but that can give you an appetite. Oh yeah, Paolindo is hungry. He is hungry. Web Savvy on the SME question thought it was small marketing enterprise. Web Savvy, I completely made that up from my head, just from my brain. I was just like, what can throw some folks off? This sounds legit. I believe this. So I'm glad some people thought it because I made it up. I don't think it's a real thing. Yeah, my hypo pro. Yeah, I got a lot of people with that one. Let me see. Hey, Cuffston. Welcome in, Cuffston. Hello. King of Kills wants to go to Ghana. Oh, yeah. I do want to go to Ghana. That's definitely on my list for sure. All right, let me see what people are saying. What do we think it is? So my hypo fro, you think it is point of contact. All right. Cubston says point of contact. King of Kill says C, people of color. Let me see here. Mike Frederick, hello, welcome in, Mike. How are you? Paolindo says SME means salute mayo eggs. Oh my goodness. Oh, salt mayo eggs. You're funny. Barry Johnson also says D. A lot of votes for D. Okay. Not salute. D. Web Savvy says D. Okay. Pandy says point of contact. Question mark. Let's see. Paolindo says point of contact. All right. Soul Humanist, hello, welcome in. Okay, you're going to go with point of contact. Okay, let's see. Let me see. I need to know best. Yes, Mike Frederick, I'm going to answer your question. I'm glad you're in here. Let's see here. Point of contact in all caps says Percy. Okay, point of contact. Hey, Angel, welcome in. Nice to see you here. We are wrapping up our trivia game. Let me see here. Yes, thank you, Cubston. Thank you, Cubston and Real Brother. Both of you guys are supporting that. Thank you. JMJ23 says HOP here on point. Thank you. I just did it yesterday, so thanks. Had to do it from home because I couldn't get into my salon. So let me see here. Okay, I'm not seeing too many other responses come in. So it sounds like the consensus with everyone is D. King of Kill said C, people of color. But everyone else said D, point of contact. So let's see what it is. No one said piece of cake, and no one said personnel office center. No one thinks it's a piece of cake? Like nobody? Or personnel office center? All right, so you guys are right. The answer is D, point of contact. So yeah, it just, people are typically using that to say, you know, who is the point of contact. Now, sometimes people do use the term POC, but in the business world, it's not as often. If you're on a diversity team, you may see people of color, but they normally don't use the acronym. They'll just say people of color and don't use that. So POC is definitely the point of contact. So good job, everybody. Very good job. And so King of Kill, you were thinking right because it technically does mean people of color, but in the business world, point of contact. And then, man, how many other ones did I have? Surprising myself here. Okay, I think I had 10 questions. So if we didn't get to 10, I think we're on 9 now. So this might be the last one. So an RFP was another thing that I didn't know. I had no idea. When I worked in the PR agency, they would say, oh, we need to do an RFP. And I'm like, what in the world is that? And so one of these is the answer. So RFP, is it rep for poison? B, request for proposal? C, request for people? Or D, retire for peace? So the first one, A, rep for poison. B, request for proposal. C, request for people. Or D, retire for peace. Let's see what folks are saying. All right, so B comes in right out the bat. It's saying B, rep for or request for proposal. No one's saying A. Let me see. Barry Johnson says B. My Hypofro says B. Angel says B. Everyone's saying B. Partly Cloudy. Okay, Partly Cloudy is joining and saying B. All right. So request for proposal. Anybody gonna break the mold? B. JMJ23 says B. Okay. Anybody breaking the mold here? Anyone think something different? What about retire for peace? Let's see here. I love it. Paolino's still talking about food. All right, JMJ23 says insurance turn. All right. So, yes, I think everyone in here got it. B, request for proposal. Okay, that's the end. This was the last question. Okay, I was like, I thought I was at the end of the road here. Okay, so B, request for a proposal was the answer. So yeah, this is a term typically used like in the agency world anyway. They would use this whenever they were talking about a client. So a new client, they had to put together a proposal plan for them. So they would have a request for proposal to do that. And then there's other acronyms in line with that type of work too. But it's not just insurance. A lot of businesses will use that. But yeah, it's just request for proposal or whatever the plan is to get that client or that work or that customer or whatever. Very good, everybody. And yeah, Web Savvy Cafe said request for proposal as well. Pandy said request for proposal. Yeah, everyone got that one. I couldn't stump you on that one, guys. I see you. Let me see here. All right, so let me go up into the comments. Mike Frederick, are you still in here? Because I want to address your question. Mike Frederick said V and then C. All right, request for people. Oh, we did get a different answer. So Mike Frederick, it means request for proposal. And this is a good trivia for you. So Mike, I would definitely recommend after the live, just playing back the beginning portion and getting some of those key terms. Because for you, if you're in school or you're gonna be leaving school soon, going into the work environment, great for you to know some of these keywords for sure. It'll definitely help you kind of stand ahead of the crowd of others that won't know. Let me see here. Okay, so let's talk about this real quick, and then I'll kind of look to see if I missed any other comments. So Mike Frederick, and I think you're new to my channel, so welcome, appreciate you. But you're trying to find out what the best Black universities or colleges are in the US to go study. And then you're also asking, I think on your original comment, you asked about business management or should you study entrepreneurship? So here is my own thoughts as I've worked in the HR and recruiting space for a while now. And even in college, I worked in the HR part-time. So here's the thing. When you're looking to see what you need to study, I always suggest you getting something that's technical. So I don't know if that means getting 2 degrees, like if you want to study entrepreneurship and something like accounting, that's very much a technical skill that companies are going to look for and want you to have that key knowledge, and then they can train you on the business world. Because here's the thing, with business management and entrepreneurship, I think the only way that that really works well is if you are going to start a business during your time in college and you're taking the key learnings from your professors and you're using it into your business during that time. Otherwise, if you're not doing that, I do not recommend, Mike, that you get an entrepreneurship degree or even just solely a business management degree. Solely. I would not recommend you getting just one of those degrees. Now, if you were tying it together with accounting or finance or computer science or, information technology management, something that's more of a hard skill, I would say, yes, I agree to that. That's fine. And the reason for that is that business management, a lot of the things that you're going to learn in college are going to be things that you're going to learn by doing. You're going to be in the workplace learning these things anyway. So you're basically just getting taught to go work somewhere. But if you are really looking to be an entrepreneur, that's not really your end game, right? You want to start your own business. Maybe you want to move into the workplace, learn a couple of things, use that, and then start your own business. Well, a lot of companies, they're looking for hard skills. They're looking for, just think about how many people will graduate with a business management degree and be competing with you for these different jobs. Well, if you get something that's a really hard skill, you're going to have less competition, can't say that word, to enter into the job market. So you can take that approach, get some skills, and, move forward. I just personally, from what I've seen with having consultation calls with folks, they're looking for careers. The people that have the toughest time are the folks that get a soft degree like fine arts, business management, things like that. Unless you're doing a ton of networking like I did in school, because I got a international business degree and I coupled that with Spanish and international relations. I did a ton of networking. I had internships. Like, you can make it, but it's just going to be harder. It's going to require more of you. Whereas you can get like an IT degree and still do those things and get further, and you can also, you just will have a little more opportunity. So that's my take on that. As far as Black universities and colleges, I would say, look at do some research about your program, like decide on a program you're interested in and then do research. But my top college has always been Howard University, because they do a great job with connecting their students to companies. So you can feel a lot more confident with knowing that you're going to get a job most likely when you leave Howard University. Plus, it's known as like the Black Harvard. And I wouldn't even compare it to Harvard. Like, I think Howard students are just phenomenal. They learn a lot of great things. They're entrepreneurial in their thinking, and they have a really great support group there. So I don't know if anyone's graduated from Howard in the chat. Howard University, I used to go there every year. I would go to DC. I would network with students. I would have interviews with them directly. And I mean, those folks are just top notch. So if I were to pick one university, Mike, I would definitely look at Howard. But there's a lot of different universities, I would say more so on the East Coast, that are awesome. But I mean, if I were to go back in time, I went to a Jesuit Catholic university. I would have gone to a Black university just because of the great networking. You have such great support groups, and they really do work above and beyond a lot of time to get you connected with universities. So that's my take on it. But you need to figure out what you want to study. My recommendation is to study something technical for sure. So Mike Frederick, let me know if I answered your question. Just let me know. Let me know. Let me see here. I know I'm missing some comments. Ooh, man. Okay. Let's see here. Let me take this away so you can see my face. If anyone wants to see my face. Let's see here. Percy also has said point of contact. So everyone got that right. Awesome. You guys are great. You guys know your stuff. Hey, Angel. Nice to see you. Nice to see you still in here. JM here on point. Yes, yes. Cubston was telling everybody to hit that like button. Yes. My hypofro is trying to think more business-like. Oh, that's good. I mean, I'm not always thinking business-like, but a lot of the time I'm spending working and thinking business. And I'm also, for my personal brand, trying to think more business-minded to my high pro. So I think that's awesome. Let me see here. Paolindo. Here, I'm like, Paolindo, you're so funny. You are so funny. You always make me laugh in these lives. Let me see here. Professional onion cook. Oh my God. Real brother is funny too. Oh my gosh. I would not like that. I would not like the acronym. I'm about to say onion. No. If you guys know me, you guys know I do not like onions. No. Let me see here. I should do a trivia about me one day. Like one day in the future, I'm going to do a trivia. Like, what do you know about me? Do you know me well? I'll put people on the spot. Yes, Paola, no, I hate onions. Oh my goodness. Let me see here. Let me see. Mike Frederick, let me make sure I answered your question. Oh, good. Okay. You said yes. Yes. Okay, great. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Awesome. And you'll consider Howard. Yes. Yes, Howard, I mean, from an employer standpoint, I have nothing but good things to say about that school. Now, I do wish they put more into their campus, at least for what I saw. I was kind of like, but I saw some areas that were nice, kind of like with my school. Like, I kind of wish that they had done certain things, and then when I left, they updated certain things with the campus, and that's a like Catholic university that's getting tons of money for endowment. But yeah, they're a great school. Okay, Pandy, bye. Nice to see you. Mike Frederick, I have a college diploma in police foundations. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Are you trying to go to a police academy? Or are you trying to steer clear of that? Thank you, thank you. Let me see here. I feel like I missed stuff. Oh, Web Savvy is providing some insight to you, Mike. So check Prairie View A&M. A&M is a good university too for engineering, nursing, computer science. My alma mater. Yes. Okay. Web Savvy. So Mike, there's another school that you can look at, and then you know someone that has attended that university. So check Prairie View A&M University, and I have heard they are a good school as well. Oh, thank you. Yes, Mike, they are the best for sure. All right, I think I'm gonna get off of here soon. I've been here on an hour. Let me see here. Just want to make sure I check all the comments. Helena says, can I ask you in this chat to support a YouTuber from Brooklyn? She's helping me. She's helping people who lost their love during the pandemic. Oh, she is the world boxing champion. Yeah, you can say her name. Sure. I know some YouTubers, I think bigger YouTubers are like, don't say other YouTubers' name because they get into drama and stuff, but those normally come from those celebrity vloggers. I'm not a celebrity blogger, so I can't imagine anyone would be like, I have beef with Jessica. Like, I'm talking about jobs. Like, what do you have beef about? But no, I don't think I would have any issues with that. Oh, it's Tampa Boys. Hey, I didn't see you come in here. Welcome. It's nice to see you. I missed a bunch of comments. Let me see. Paulindo is talking. Oh, okay. So Web Savvy says I've attended both PWU, HBCUs. My HBCUs were my heart. Yeah, whenever I talk to folks that have attended HBCUs, they have a strong affiliation with their university. For me and my university, I mean, I like the school enough. I like the relationships I've gotten from the school and everything, but it was, I mean, I stayed home for school, so I would recommend going away for school for sure. If you can get away from your parents, definitely do that. And then, just something that's like a stronger bond, like going to a university where you feel like they are putting a lot of commitment into you and will be an advocate for you and do everything in their power to, make you successful and you get the right type of education, I think is great. Let me see. I think I covered everything, but if I didn't see your comment, just put it back in the chat because with StreamYard, I feel like I'm just, it's just a lot in here. I feel like I'm missing everything. Let me see. Mike, I'm working towards being self-employed and improve my income, so would need a boost, but you're right. I'll research. How are you? Good. Okay. I think you're thinking in the right way, for real. I have talked to a lot of folks that are like in the police arena and they are just trying to get out. So let me see here. And it takes a lot. I didn't realize how much it took to sometimes become an officer and then go from an officer to going into corporate security and stuff like that. Let me see here. Thank you. It's a fair cause. So the YouTuber is Fire the Boxing Diva. Okay, Fire the Boxing Diva. Let me look her up. Does she speak English or Italian? I do like to support other people. Oh, I see. She's pretty. She's real pretty, guys. Let me see. Fire the Boxing Diva. Okay, I just subscribed her. Looks like she has some interesting content. Cool. Okay, this is probably just a pet peeve for me, but I don't like when women get on live streams or make videos unless they're being a comedian or have funny content. Like I think Bailey, I can't remember her YouTube channel, but I don't like when they have like a do-rag on or like a bonnet on their head. I'm just like, but why? I'm just like, no. I don't personally like that. Unless it's like a commentary or like funny type of video. So I don't know. I just don't like that. I don't know if that's what she has on her head or not. I think it's more of a, I think she just has a scarf on. So I think I'm good with her. Let me see. So she does a lot of reviews, chit chats, oh, she does vlogs. Okay. That's cool. And she has natural hair. Hey. I like her. Okay, I like that. So, as far as I can see, so I'll check her out, Paolindo. Let me see here. Fire the boxing diva. Okay, I'm gonna leave that for a second. Real brother says if they have beef with Jessica, they better switch to V. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Thank you, real brother. I appreciate that. Let me see here. So just need my own business and work in peace. I know, right? We all need to just have our own businesses for sure. Oh, good. Real Brother subscribed. Yeah, I subscribed. So Real Brother. So she's got a couple extra stuff. She's a model, boxer, actress. She speaks English. Okay, cool. How do you know her, Paolindo? Is this your girlfriend? She's pretty. I like her. Let me see. And so she's based in Brooklyn. She made a video about where's that stimulus check too. I'm gonna watch that. I don't know, just the shenanigans of it all. It just makes me laugh sometimes. But I know people are really struggling. Let me see here. All right, I'm gonna look at a couple more and then I'm gonna get off here. Web Savvy says most of my professors graduated from PBA MU as well. So when they returned from industry, they had a love and vested interest in the students. Even babysat for the dean of my college. Oh, that is awesome. And I think Black people do this very well. When it's all good people and we have a goal in place, we definitely like to help each other and have just a lot of community-based stuff going on. So I love that. I know when I was in college, the Black professionals and advisors and everything were always checking up on me and just like, even just occasional, like, how are you doing? Like, how are you really doing? Are you good? Like, you need any support? Like, all of that was super helpful with going to a university where it's, pretty much all white, it's not a lot of diversity, whether that's, Black, Asian, Hispanic, whatever. It wasn't a ton of diversity. So yeah, it was just very nice to have that type of support group. So for Mike, I would definitely recommend just wherever you choose, do some research, really try to get an understanding of what that university is going to do for you, because there's a lot of money that goes into school. Now, another great thing about the HBCUs is that it's typically going to be a lot cheaper too. So that's a really good plus. Like, you're paying less and you're getting more out of it a lot of the time. Like, you're getting more back. So just really understanding, okay, what are you actually doing for your students? What's the real data? Like, how many of your students got jobs? How long did it take for them to get jobs in whatever field you're in? What are you doing to support me? I think that is just awesome if you can do that and get that type of information. All right. So, oh, Angel's still in here. Okay, hey. But I am going to actually get off of here. I was just kind of scrolling through the comments to see if I missed anything, but I think I am all yeah, I think I'm all set. I think I covered everything I wanted to for this video. But you guys know I will go live on Saturdays and Sundays normally. I didn't go live this past Saturday just because I was just, I don't know, I just didn't feel too well. I was tired. I was just like, I just can't. I just need to curl up, relax, and watch some TV or something. I'm just gonna be honest. I was like watching some silly shows. I was watching Bernie Mac and things like that. I watched Xena Warrior Princess. That okay, of anything that I've said in this live stream, that probably makes me sound like a geek. Yeah, I was watching Xena Warrior Princess. Have no shame in that. And then I was watching Bernie Mac show. And then my friend had a birthday, like a virtual birthday party. So we did that last night and we did vision boarding. So if anyone's into that, I am still working on my vision board for 2021, but she's great. So I had some fun with her. Although we couldn't all get together this year, we still, got to chit chat and hang out and have like a girls' night. But yeah, that's what I've been doing this weekend. And yeah, I will plan on the next trivia. I will take Web Savvy's comments about tech and corporate. So I'll either pick one or the other or merge the two together. I'll plan to make it a little bit longer and have some other questions since folks seem to like it. And yeah, otherwise I will wrap up this live. I will see you guys next week. Watch out for some new videos from me. King of Kills, I'll have that video, a really short video, like 1 minute video about just countries that basically allow you to come to their country and not only allow you, but pay you. So thank you for that idea. I need to try to add in a shout out for you. I'll probably put it in the description or something. But yeah, I'm excited about that one. If people like that short video, I'll definitely do a deeper dive into those countries that will pay you. I just chose 3. So that'll be up. And then again, if you know someone that hasn't gotten their stimulus check, definitely share that video with them. I think it's at like 600 views now. It's crazy. And then the other video I did recently was I actually looked at Kelly Stamps, which is one of my favorite YouTubers, another Black girl out here. But she's like huge. She has like 500,000 subscribers. But I did a video basically showing how her personality and things she does in her videos can be taken to job interviews. And so they're like 3 or 4 things I called out just for tips. So if you know someone's looking for a job, definitely share that video with them. I liked it, but I don't know if other people liked it. So we'll see. We'll see how that one does. But if you ever have any ideas, let me know. Please leave me a comment on any of my videos, and I am keeping track. I am writing them down so I can make a video about it. All right, I am rambling at this point, so I am going to go ahead and get off of here. Thank you all for all the engagement in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you in my next live. So look for that on Saturday, and I will plan on doing one on Saturday and also one on Sunday. So, all right, guys, bye. Nice to see everyone.